F is for Family is an adult cartoon on Netflix that started in December of 2015. I was going to do a review of it then, but I never got around to it. But last month, we finally got a season 2 of the show, so might as well do it now. The show revolves around this family in the 1970s and their struggles. Season 1 was only 6 episodes, but Season 2 is 10 episodes. And it has a continuous story similar to how Bojack Horseman is. And the animation in this is actually comparable to Bojack, though I think the animation in this is a bit worse. That's not to say that the show is bad, because the writing and the characters do stand out. The show stars Bill Burr as Frank Murphy, and if you've ever seen Bill Burr's stand-up, you know what you're in for. And Laura Dern plays his wife, Sue Murphy. I just know Laura Dern from Jurassic Park, so I just wanted to mention that. And Sue just wants to have a sustainable life, while Frank wants to prove himself and be the man of the house and provide for his family. The kids' stories don't feel as strong as the adults, but they're still enjoyable to follow along. The oldest kid, Kevin's, is probably the strongest story out of the three. Since the show does take place in the 1970s, it does reference to that a lot, but it doesn't beat you over the head with it. It does let you know, however, that sexism and racism is very rampant in that time. It's the decade right after the Civil Rights Movement, so not much progress after just a decade. I'm gonna go ahead and say this show definitely isn't for everyone, and it can be straight up crude at times, like showing animated dicks and boobs. It definitely doesn't hold back, and especially at the ending of Season 2, it doesn't hold back at all. The show seems to be about making bad decisions and having to deal with the consequences. I think all of the characters in the family have made a bad decision at one point, other than the daughter, I think. But it's not just the main characters either, it's like some of the side characters have made bad decisions. Like their neighbor Vic, who is constantly doing cocaine, and it does catch up to him. And there's this married couple where the husband is gay, but he's sort of like pushing it down to make the marriage work. So that's just what I think the show is about, having to deal with the consequences of your actions. Now that I think about it, you could probably say that for like every sitcom, but this one seems to put it front and center, like bad decisions, don't make them. Or it could also be, life sucks, make the best of it. Like I said, the show isn't for everyone, but if it does sound interesting, give it a watch. So if you have seen F is for Family, tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better able to take